Have you ever been so unstable that you do not know what to do? You cannot seem to make up your mind on anything. Just when you think you have it together, everything falls apart. Satan's voice caters to your senses. He will use what you can see, touch, hear, and your emotions to rule over you. The Most High look at your heart. That is why you cannot judge a person based on appearance. You can meet a person and believe he or she is the ugliest person you've ever seen in your life. On the other hand, you see a young black man and automatically believe he's a thug. If a person is considered a thug according to human standards, you are basing your analysis strictly on appearance. With the Most High, if that person has a pure heart, no matter what he or she look like, Yah will use that person to do extraordinary wonders in this world. The Most High do not operate like men operate. Satan does the opposite of everything the Most High command. It is important not to judge a person based on appearance only. Nobody knows for sure who have a pure heart, only Yah. Just because you believe that your heart is pure doesn't make it true. Only Yah can determine the value of a person's heart according to his standards. Yah get excited to come across a person with a pure heart. Yah can mold you into what he needs you to become. Satan could care less about your heart. The only thing Satan fear is your personal relationship with the Most High. If Satan can get you to disconnect from the Most High, Satan gains the ability to control you. If Yah's spirit is not leading you, Satan and his demonic hosts are controlling you. You are never in control of yourself. The only thing you control is the ability to choose who to listen to. Have you ever made a decision to pray? All of a sudden you feel tired and distracted by something? Have you ever made a decision to spend time with Yah and read the Bible, and then you have a thought to do something else? That is Satan speaking to you. Satan creates distractions. If you can get past the distractions and actually read the Bible, then you have overcome the devil. Nevertheless, Satan will do anything to make sure you do not connect with the Most High. Have you ever start reading the Bible and then you fall asleep? Do you remember a time in your life you made a firm decision to discontinue a bad habit, for example, to stop smoking? Then you go to the grocery store to buy food for your house. You notice there's a sale on your favorite brand of cigarettes. That is one of the many ways Satan entices you to continue your bad habits. Your best friend, your smoking partner, decided to purchase a pack of cigarettes for you because he felt like blessing you. Satan will distract you from doing anything involving your spiritual growth and positivity. Satan will contribute and encourage sin in your life and lead you on a destructive path. That is how Satan operates. Satan knows if you connect with the Most High, you are now using the authority Yah gave you to rule over Satan. If Satan is not controlling you, then Yah's spirit is in control. Satan is no match to the Most High. That is why it is important to the devil to keep you in sin. Sin separates you from Yah because Yah hates sin.
But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear.
If you really love the Most High, then you would not transgress his laws. Another method Satan uses is your ability to make decisions. The Bible calls it double-mindedness. You made a decision to go out to eat, then you change your mind because you do not want to spend the money. However, you really want steak for dinner. You just remember that you need to save money. You will go back and forth in your mind whether you should or should not go out to eat. Finally, you decide to enjoy a meal. At the restaurant, you have no peace with the decision you made. When you make a decision and you have zero peace, that is of the devil. After spending the money, you feel guilty. That is Satan and his demonic host persecuting you. Satan entices you to commit the act, then make you feel guilty afterwards for following him. The Bible calls it condemnation. Being double-minded, you have no peace with yourself, and you are unstable in all that you do. Do not allow Satan to cause you to doubt. Make a decision and stand firm. Don't allow your mind to waver. If you doubt what the Most High can do, you will receive nothing from him.
But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea blown and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Such a person is double-minded and unstable in all they do.
Many of you are listening to Satan's voice. That is why you are in sin. You would not commit adultery if you were listening to Yah's voice. The Hebrew Israelites who believe in mixing your seed with the heathen because you are what your father are doctrine is listening to Satan's voice. Gossiping, stealing, racism, and many other sins come from Satan. Not only does Satan encourage these sins, you first lust after the sin, then Satan give it to you and encourage you to make your sinful desires a lifestyle. Another way to know that you are listening to Satan's voice is it against what the Most High said in the scriptures. Satan does the opposite of what Yah commands you. Yah commanded you not to fornicate. Satan tells you as long as you are in a loving relationship, it is okay. Yah said fornication is sin, and Yah forbid you from participating in such sin. Remember when Satan deceived Eve and her husband Adam in the garden? Yah commanded them not to eat of the tree, and Satan said to Eve, "Has God said?" "Oh, no, that is not what he meant. You would not die if you eat of the tree."
Now the serpent was more crafty than any of the wild animals the Lord God had made. He said to the woman, "Did God really say, 'You must not eat from any tree in the garden'?" The woman said to the serpent, "We may eat fruit from the trees in the garden, but God did say, 'You must not eat fruit from the tree that is in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it, or you will die.' You will not certainly die." The serpent said to the woman, "For God knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil."
You have to be careful not to listen to people who will remove you out of the presence of Yah. Satan sounds like the lying pastors in the Christian church. Yah said, "Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy."
Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is a Sabbath to the Lord your God.
Your lying pastors, this is what they say to you. Has God said to keep the Sabbath? Oh no, that's not what he meant. He said choose whatever day you like and keep it holy. His laws are done away with. Do you see the similarity between Satan and the Christian pastors? They are similar because they are listening to Satan instead of the Most High. Yah's commandments are clear. Do not allow Satan to mislead you. If you are serving Yah in the spirit and in the truth, you will be able to discern Satan's voice and not fall for his lies. However, none is without sin. Do not be too hard on yourself when you are trying to honor the Most High and you fail. A pure heart is what the Most High seek. Yah will have mercy and help you out of your downfall. Know how to hear Yah's voice, and you must obey his instructions. Obeying the Most High will prevent you from being misled and abused by Satan. Another way Satan deceives you is by using people that is closest to you. You may have a sinful desire to do something like lust. Satan will send someone to help you fulfill that desire. You can pray for a husband. All of a sudden, a man with everything you want in appearance comes swiftly. Once you fall for the decoy, you come to a realization that man is not what you wanted. He appeared to have everything you desired. Now you reconsidered the relationship. However, it's too late because you have married him. You have to live with the thorn for the rest of your life, until death do you part. This is why Yah takes his time. He will not rush for anyone. He's always on time. Yah has to do a throughout work in you and your partner before he sends you a mate. The length of time depends on your obedience to the Most High. Satan will use a person that is closest to you to mislead you. Satan is using many people, and they don't even know. You meet a woman, and you know you should stay away from her. However, the lust in your heart encourages you to pursue. Here come your best friend advising you to give her a chance, telling you how good she looks. You decide to fulfill the desire, and it turned out to be a thorn. You knew to stay away, but Satan sent your best friend, a person who can influence your decision and encourage you to pursue the woman. When someone comes to confirm your lustful desires, you must ask yourself, is it going against what Yah said if I listen to that person? If it goes against what Yah said, then run like hell. You have to watch those lustful desires because they give birth to sin, and sin give birth to death.
But each person is tempted when they are dragged away by their own evil desire and enticed. Then after desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is full grown, gives birth to death.
Satan has several techniques he uses to inspire you to follow him. The greatest technique Satan uses is convincing you that he does not exist. By doing this, he goes undetected. You will blame other people for the pain Satan caused you. The Bible said we do not wrestle with flesh and blood.
For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms.
Satan has been around before Yah created Adam. Satan studied human beings from the beginning until this day. Satan is aware of your weaknesses. Satan is not a fair player. He will use your weakness against you. Satan will sift you until he finds something he can identify with. Then he will send his legion of demons to pursue you until he destroy you.
Simon, Simon, Satan is asked to sift all of you as wheat. But I have prayed for you, Simon, that your faith may not fail.
If you do not have the Spirit of the Most High, you will lose every time your time comes for testing. And believe me, your time will come. It is vital to know who is speaking to you. You must understand and know how Satan operates.